Good morning, Father Swink. So we are approaching the 22nd Sunday of Ordinary Time. And the topic of the readings of this week are humility. How humble are we? I think if we think we're humble or not, we're probably proud. And all of us, because of the first fall, struggle with pride. And I have some old school tips on humility from the book of Sirach. And the first thing is that we learn from the scriptures is that let's just do two of them. All right. Number one, limitations are okay. In the book of Sirach this weekend it says, "What is too sublime for you? Seek not into things beyond your strength. Search not." It's a great piece of advice. We are weak human beings with limitations, and sometimes we seek things that are beyond our strength. That's also a thing of pride. And like this someone had emailed me about at my high school that if I come back and play this baseball game in like a month, and I thought, part of me was like, yeah, let's do that, but you know what, I just had major surgery 3 months ago, probably not a good idea. In other words, pride would say, yeah, I can do that, but then we pay the price because of our pride. Another ramification of our limitations is, when we fall into sin, what's our reaction? In other words, do we have the sense of self-loathing, or do we also a sense that we're loved by God and we just quickly go to the arms of God's mercy and seek forgiveness and confession? Part of pride is having a little bit of self-hatred. They did studies and they said that men actually look at the mirror more than women. We see more vain. It doesn't make sense, but anyway. And men tend to look at things they like about themselves, and women look at the mirror to look at things they don't like about themselves, which is two sides of pride. One is self-loathing on one side, and the other one is exalted sense of self. We have limitations. Finally, is we have to learn to listen. It says in the Word of God, the mind of a sage appreciates proverbs, and an attentive ear is the joy of the wise. Notice an attentive ear. And God gave us two ears and one mouth for a reason. One aspect of humility is being able to listen to others. Like I was saying last week, some people aren't even smart enough to listen to God and His Word and His way for us, and we have to be able to listen. And a lot of times we know we're struggling with pride if you're in a conversation and someone's talking and you keep cutting them off, or you try to one up the story. We do this all the time. These are all ramifications of pride, and we have to pray for the gift of humility. Now, I will warn you, if you pray for humility, you will get it. And how is it? Humiliations. Okay? But humiliations actually are good for us. Why? Because they put us in our proper place, and we realize that we are loved by God, but we are just weak human beings in need of God's grace. God bless you.